Hey guys, how the hell are you? This is Allender. Welcome back to the Newsroom, your source for war robots, news, and rumors. All right, guys, we got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff that I'd like to talk about, and it's all about modules, all right? Before we get started, guys, real quick, if you're new to this channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we got going on here. And if you like this video, guys, drop me a like. I really do appreciate it, and it helps me out. Guys, of course, we've been going through the test servers and we've had the videos posted up, and most of y'all know about the modules. And despite a lot of our efforts to try and keep these modules from hitting the live server, all of those are going to fall in vain. All right, the modules are coming. Pixonic released a video today, and that's what we're here to discuss. We're going to break it down. The fact that the modules are coming is not really great news for a lot of us, but there is some good news within the whole spectrum of the modules that are going to be hitting the live server soon. All right. So of course we know that we have the passive modules and the active modules. Okay. The passive modules, guys, are going to be locked. All right. And you unlock them by upgrading your robot. Okay. Once you get to whatever level it is going to be required to unlock that module, the module will unlock. And at that point, you can start upgrading that particular module all the way up to level 6, okay? The good thing is that it's coming already built into your robot, that particular module. And the other good thing is there will be no MK2 on it, all right? Once you get to level 6, as at least for now, it's going to be to level 6 only, and you upgrade with silver, okay? Now, the basic armor and the nuclear reactor are the ones that are already coming equipped on the robots, okay? And then they have the advanced versions of them, okay? You have the heavy armor, okay? You have the thermonuclear reactor, okay? And then there's some other ones that you can add on, and that will be the Last Stand, the Death Mark, and the Battleborn, okay? And the Last Stand, of course, we discussed it, but I'll go over it real quick in case some of y'all that don't know. Last Stand is basically you activate your module, and right before your bot reaches a critical point, or right when your bot reaches a critical point and it's about to die, it becomes invulnerable. Okay, kind of like having the Greek bot shields. Okay, the Pantheon bot shields, and you are invulnerable for a short amount of time, and you'll be able to fight it out while not taking any damage or getting killed. Okay. The Death Mark, okay, that one has works kind of like an absorption, and it takes a percentage amount of fire on your last target, and it releases a charge or something like that to the last target you were firing on, sending out one last blast to see if you could finish them off. Okay, that was kind of weird. I don't know why they would do that, but yeah, they did it, and that is one of them coming. Battleborn, guys, Battleborn. Kind of works like a falcon. All right, you're gonna take a certain amount of resistance to damage when you first spawn, and for so many seconds you will take less damage in. Okay, so if you are in a beacon rush match or any match, particularly beacon rush, and somebody's about to take your beacon, you can dump the bot you're in, spawn to that beacon in a new bot. Okay, and as you commence the fight, you will have damage resistance as to where your competitor won't, okay? Therefore, you'll be able to have a chance to defend your beacon a little bit more. I didn't like that one either. I really didn't. I think once you spawn and you're going to battle it out with somebody, whether you're red or blue, it should be an even fight. And that's going to tilt the balance there a little bit, okay? But getting back to the fact that they are free, at least the light version of the armor and the thermonuclear and the nuclear reactor are the free ones. Now, when you come to acquire the new ones, are they also going to be free? How are you going to pick these up? That has not yet been released on what they're going to do and how we're going to get those. Okay, and they work on. I'm sorry, these ones are as is. Okay, the active guys, the active modules, which are going to be the first ones that we tested out, the lockdown, the quantum radar, and the repair unit. Okay, they took out the bull ring or the battle ring or the other one that they had there. That one did not make the cut. All right, which is where you cannot target people inside of the circle. They cannot target you. That one was removed, guys, and that one did have a flaw. If you have any type of shotgun weapon or rocket weapon and you're firing with line of sight, just because you can't target them didn't mean that you could not hit them. Okay, so that one had a major flaw in it, and they removed it. Okay, but the lockdown. This one was of concern. Okay, and I can tell you right now that you're going to see people that are using this lockdown module, and if they're going to be using a shock train, guys, and they hit their target, and you're within 100 meters of that target, or there's 2 or 3 of y'all within 100 meters of that target, and that shot delivers the lockdown, it's going to run through all of you guys, okay? And every single one of you will get locked down. It did happen in the test server. I did see it happen. There was a couple of YouTube videos out as well that showed it as it happened, okay? Also, the Norcoms, guys. If they fire it off with Norcoms and you get hit by a shower of those rockets, and it does have the lockdown module, everything that is in that radius will get locked down. Okay, so this is a chance for people to lock down multiple targets at one time. Don't like it. We just recently had the Halo and the Shredder because they were just automatic lockdowns, and it was really creating a stagnant part of the game where everything was constantly locked down. And if these modules are going to be getting run, guys, and your lockdown percentage is that 5,000% that you will lock your target down, of course it says, a possibility, but that possibility is 5,000%. So are you going to lock down your target? Yes, you are. Are you going to get locked down? Yes, you are. And the more and more people that run these things, guys, it seems like we're going to go right back to being stagnant. Now, if you're getting locked down by a Fury Dragoon, you're going to have a rough day. You're really going to have a rough day. Same thing with the Mercury, guys. Okay, this is going to make all 3 weapons of the Mercury effectively being able to lock you down, and Mercury is going to be back in full force really quick. Okay, if you're running a Hellburner, and you're using this lockdown module, you're going to see a lot of people running Avengers or machine gun style weapons on the Hellburners, because once they activate that module, the ability for you to get locked down is highly increased, massively increased. Okay, and we know what happens to you when you get locked down by Hellburners. And it's going to come down to everybody locking down everybody once again. That's going to create havoc for the game, and we'll see how they deal with it. Okay, we'll see how they do with it. Let me go over my notes here, guys, real quick. Okay. Now, the active modules, guys, are also going to be free. Okay. You need to hit a certain level to unlock them, and then you got to have an open slot of the module to place it on the robot. Okay. Not sure how many slots they were going to have. We know that they did have 1 active slot in the test server and 3 passive slots. Now, can they be interchanged? Can you have more than 1 active module? Can you have the quantum radar, and a lockdown? Can you have the repair unit? Okay, the repair unit was, I guess, out of all of them, the one I did kind of like the most because it didn't really give any player a massive advantage. You can restore about 25% of your health. Okay, but that can be quickly erased, with the next onslaught of an attack. It doesn't give any player one tactical advantage over the other. Okay, now the fact that they're going to be free, guys, is a huge plus. Okay, this is something that we're not going to have to go out and spend a lot of money on. We're not going to have to go and purchase it with gold. Now, if you're going to be upgrading it, okay, you upgrade with silver, but you may be able to rush it with gold. And you'll see a lot of people doing that right off the bat. Okay, they are powered up by power cells, guys. And this was another plus. Okay, this was another one for Pixonic that I will give them a thumbs up as far as the power cells, that they are going to be available in the battle rewards. Okay, so that's where we will be picking up our power cells. And if not with power cells, then of course you can use gold. How much gold is it going to require? That's the question. How many power cells are you going to be getting per battle reward? That's another question. So this might be a heads up on why they were removing certain items from supply drops, or not supply drops, but the battle rewards, in order to offset something else. And this was coming down the pipe, and it's something that we were not aware of. We really thought that we were going to have to be dropping a ton of cash on these modules, and as of right now, it doesn't seem that way. Okay, but we are quite keen to Pixonic and them throwing hook punches out of left field and catching them off guard. Once they release something, and it's not to their benefit how quickly it will get nerfed. Okay, these are the items of the modules that I want to cover, guys. We're gonna have to adapt to it, and overcome. We're all susceptible to the same rules. We all got to play by the same rules. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out ways to work the game to each of our advantage. Okay, and every time that I find something that works to our advantage, I'm gonna quickly tell you. I'm not gonna hold it to myself. Okay. I want to know what y'all think, guys. I want your feedback on the modules, both the passive and the active. I've already had a lot of feedback. A lot of people do like the modules. Okay, a lot of people don't. I am one of them, particularly, that did think that the game needed a scale like this, tilting the balance one way or the other. The fact that we're all going to have access to them is a plus, a huge plus. The fact that they're all free for everybody is a huge plus. Okay, the fact that we can get the power cells in our battle rewards only leads you to grind it out a little bit more. Get your reward crates, and if you're going to be getting more in Champion League, then that might be the incentive to move up to Champion League versus trying to peel it down in Silver League for the tankers. Okay, we'll just have to wait and see on that. We really are going to have to wait and see how this all plays out. What else, guys? Okay, I've been let's get into the matchmaking real quick. Okay, and I've been having a few discussions with a lot of people regarding the matchmaking, and of course the complaints are that these guys are silver or expert league, and they're being pushed up into Champion League to fight against players that have MK2 full clans. Okay, and my most common question to you guys is, were you in a squad or were you running solo? Okay, it seems like 99 out of 100 times people tell me, "Oh, I was in a squad." Okay, guys, let me. If you don't know this already, this might be new to you, and this might answer a few questions. Okay, if you are running with one player, okay, that is Master League or Champion League, and he has, or you're running with a player that has high weapons, high damage weapons, MK2 gear, okay, but primarily it's going to be somebody in your squad that is High Master or Champion League, okay. Now, if you add him to your squad, the game is not going to find a mutual ground for you guys, all right? It's not going to say, okay, well, he's Master and you're Silver and your weapons are here and his weapons are there, and so we're going to find a middle ground, to give you all an even match. No, guys. What it's going to do is it's going to take the rest of the team up to where the highest player in your squad should be competing, okay? So if you have one guy that's champion and everybody else is silver and everybody else has level 8 gear, okay, but one of your players has, MK2 12 or MK1 12, but he's in Champion or Master League, you are going to go up with him to fight in Champion League, okay? So that needs to be something that y'all address, especially if you have some high-level players in your clan and some that are not. If you're going to be mixing up the squads, be prepared to get dragged up into Champion League. That is something that y'all need to consider. Okay, now, I'm not saying that this is the reason for all the mismatches, okay, and all the matchup issues that we have. But this is a part of it, guys, and it's something. This is one part of it that we have control over, that you can control, by not squatting with somebody, and I know that we like to squad with our friends. We have buddies that play this game, and, he might be able to help you out. Well, that same help that he gives you is also going to hurt you when he drags you up into Champion League, okay, and you go up against the top 10% of the clans in the game, and your game is over in 2 or 3 minutes, and generally that's been an issue. Okay, that's been one of the issues. Not all of the issues are the same. Okay, guys, let's just get that clear. I'm not trying to justify in any way, shape, or form that the matchmaking falls solely on that. It doesn't. Okay, because it happens just as well in free for all where you're not with the squad. And all of a sudden, you're going up against guys that are MK2. That's where there's the matchmaking needs to be addressed, okay? The economy still needs to be addressed. Hopefully, they're going to get around to that sooner than later. I can tell you right now, guys, that in the Royale, the prizes are through the roof, okay? The payouts on silver are through the roof. The components are through the roof. And I've been noticing more and more lately, guys, that it's no longer going in a succession from low to high, okay? It's dishing out a lot of components and within the first 3 to 4 flips of the cards. Okay, this is new to me. Usually I could sit there and do some Royale, and I could actually call out what was going to come out next, okay? Lately, I cannot do that. I'll call out, okay, the 25 keys are next. Negative. Here comes 1,500 components of a bulwark, or of a dragoon. It's been really apparently seeming to me a little bit more random. Give me your feedback on that, guys. Let me know if it's been random as well for you. Have you seen improvement in the Royale? Okay. As of right now, that's the only other place to pick up keys other than grinding it out. Okay, and I'm trying to get keys together for a video. We got 18 days left. And by now I would have already opened up the 7K keys previously. Okay, I'm nowhere close to that. I am barely creeping up on 2,800 keys. Can I get to 7,000 keys before the 8 days are up? It's gonna be close. It's really gonna be close. I mean, I'm gonna cut it super close. I'm kind of predicting that maybe I'll be around 6,000 to 6,500. So we'll see what happens there. Okay. Let's see. All right. Where are we at as far as the pay no play? I mean, play no pay. Okay, guys. Pixonic is sitting around 34 to 35K daily revenue right now. The last time I checked. Okay. We are holding strong here, and I talk with a lot of you guys, and I appreciate your comments and your feedback. And everybody within this group that is active is holding strong, okay? And we are doing a good job. And we're starting to get the message out to a lot more people. And I'm getting, new people that are messaging me. New people are coming to the channel. And we're expanding our group daily. Little bit at a time. We're taking baby steps, and we're expanding daily, okay? And the more y'all reach out to new people, and the more people that we get involved, the better off we're going to be, okay? And, one guy told me, hey, Islander, if you have 1,000 players, and those players generally spend, $100 a month, but they are no longer, they are now on the pay no play. Okay. So if you got 1,000 times people that spend $100 a month, that's $100,000, guys, that we're pulling out of the bank flow of Pixonic. That is a pretty decent chunk of cash. Okay. If we had 2,000 people that were doing this, or you add it all up together, 2,000 to 3,000 people that are active spenders that are now reducing their spending. Okay. And if you had an average of 3,000 people reducing their spending by $100, that's $300,000 monthly that is pulled out of the revenue. And we're hoping that these are the kind of movements that we get going. All right. This is the type of impact that we want to have. And as the base grows, guys, we're hoping that Pixonic will come around. I've already seen some improvement, but it's not the improvement that we're looking for. Okay. The modules are going to have, I think it's going to really have an adverse effect to us. Okay. So, but we're going to play it by ear. I mean, we got nothing else we can do except to get ready for the modules. And when they land, get ready to adapt and overcome. That's what we have to do, guys. We'll figure this game out. And, as you guys learn little tips and tricks and you pass them on to me, and, I'm going to pass them right on to the rest of the community, this is us working together. And a lot of us have come together, guys, and I could not be happier about that. Really, really couldn't. Guys, another thing to address. Okay, it won't be long before the Greek bots come into the active rotation of the game. Okay, and you're gonna see them come up in the Royale before you know it, and you're gonna see them come up in the conversions before you know it. This is your opportunity, guys, to pick up a Pantheon bot for free. Okay, hoard your silver. Go out there, grind it out, get your silver, and tuck it all away. Okay, because when they do make the conversions and they do make the Royale, hoard your tokens. Don't be spending your tokens frivolously on just on any game. Don't be wasting them all. Set them aside so that when the Pantheon bots do make it to the Royale, and we already know they're in the black market, but keys are kind of hard to come by. Okay, but when they do make it to the Royale, you're gonna have some tokens, and you're gonna be able to ready to get in there and get a shot of it. Okay, if you're saving up your keys, hopefully you get some of them in the black market, and that'll be great. The rest of it, guys, you can pick up when they do the exchange. Now we know this is gonna cost us a ton of silver. Okay, but at least it's a free currency that we're getting in the game, and we can get to the bot of our choice. Okay, using an in-game currency. And that beats real dollars. That really does beat the real dollar transaction for a lot of the players in the game. Okay, it's been come up and it's been asked to me, hey Islander, can we watch a video for to get my goal? I'm not playing. I'm doing the strike, but I get 5 free videos a day, and I want to get my goal out of the daily tasks. Okay, guys, if you want to watch a video for the daily task, once again. We are not here to tell anybody what to do, how to do it or not. If you want, if you can use your videos to get yourself some gold, we're not here to tell anybody not to progress. On the contrary, use your videos to get a little bit of gold. Go play the game, hoard your silver. What we're trying to do right now is avoid the big ticket purchases. People buying, 50, 75, $100 items. Gold and carrots are all over the place right now. Gold and carrots are rampant right now. And a lot of y'all are sending me screenshots of the offers that they got going on right now. And I say, man, you know what? It's tempting, but, hell no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stick with the movement. And, guys, good for you, man. Good for you. Some of y'all have broken already, and then you're getting back on it. We got to stick it out together, guys, if we're going to do it. Every dollar that we don't spend is a little feather in our hat as to trying to get the economy fixed. And that's where we're at, guys. We really, really want to try and get our economy fixed so that we can be more productive in the game. If they're going to be giving out, deals, then let them be outstanding deals, not something that's only to the developers' benefit, but to the players' benefit as well. All right, we are the customers, and hopefully they start recognizing a little bit more that if we're not spending, it affects their bottom line, and they got to come across and at some point meet the players halfway. Okay, now it's been brought up to my attention, and we're not here to get in any type of war with anybody else, and we're not going to do that. Okay, we're going to conduct ourselves in a lot better manner. Okay, but it's been brought to my attention, that it's been stated in other places that we don't have the right to tell Pixonic how to run their business. Okay, and that's fine. Those type of comments, I do expect them to come at some point. Okay, or I did expect them. And for the person that said it, yeah, you're right. We don't have the right to tell anybody how to run their business. Okay, but we do have the right to decide whether we invest money into that particular business or we don't. That is our choice. Okay. And the only thing I would say in return, and this is to everybody out there in general, I'm not going to single out anybody in particular. We're not going to do that. But if you went down to the Chevrolet dealer and you bought yourself the 6.2 Camaro, and you bought yourself a V8 6.2 beast of a car, and you're driving it around, and you're driving that vehicle around for 3 months, and 3 months later, Chevrolet gives you a call and said, hey, I'm sorry, man, but we're going to take your 6.2 motor out, and we're going to give you the 2.0. We do apologize, but that's what we're going to do now. All right. But wait a minute. You just paid $40,000 for your car, and now they're going to take your motor away from you and give you a lesser motor. Okay. That is happening, guys, when we have the nerfs. Okay. That is what happens when they put out a bot and they make it OP and everybody goes out there and gets it. And then they say, nah, you know what? It's too overpowered. It's too fast. It's too strong. We need to take away from it. All right. And make something else stronger, or release the next item that's going to be stronger. So everybody will come and buy that. And in 2 or 3 months, we'll go ahead and nerf that one down. That is the issue that has a lot of the community up in an uproar. Don't release it overpowered. Don't make it so strong. Make it a competitive bot, but don't release it OP. Okay, and as far as the Pantheon bots, guys, yeah, they are strong, but they are not overpowered. And I keep telling people this over and over again. They are very beatable. If you get inside of the shield, and if you're patient and you have the right equipment, as the stuff that I use in the Greek hunting video, you could take these bots down. Okay. But a lot of people are claiming that these bots are overpowered. Yeah, they're overpowered. I guarantee you they are ridiculously overpowered. If you shoot their shield over and over and over again while they're staring at you, waiting for that secondary weapon to kick in, yeah, they're going to completely eat your lunch and leave you for scrap metal. Play them smart, guys. Play them smart, okay? And our opportunity to get those will be real quick. But as far as the comment that was made, if we are a paying customer, we have every right to question or ask for a refund if what we purchase is not given to us as described. Okay? And that's the only comment that I'll make. If you are a paying customer, you have the right to question the company that you purchase from. You do. And regardless of what anybody out there says, if you spend your money on something, you should get the most for your dollar. And if you purchase something, it should not be taken away from you, within a 60-day period or a 90-day period. Okay, you need to get what you pay for, and that is just the God honest truth. So, to those out there that think that we don't have the right to question anybody on their business practices, we sure do. If we're the ones providing them the business. Okay, guys. Stick to your guns. Everybody's doing a great job. Really appreciate all your feedback, all your support. This, like I said, I've told you guys over and over again, this is us together. And we've done a good job, and we're going to continue to do a good job. And we know that it's not going to be an overnight battle. It's not going to be an overnight success story. The golden carrots are going to come. Whether you bite down on one is completely up to you. Nobody can make you do anything. You do it because you want to. You're here, it's because you want to be here. We are doing this together. We started together, and we will finish together. Right, wrong, or different, win or lose, we're going to do this together, guys. Keep it up. Fight the good fight. And we'll definitely, I see ourselves succeeding in the end. We'll get what we want. Also, guys, the new version of War Robots kind of looks a little funny. It's on the Steam of a PC. If y'all want to check that out, there's a couple of videos out there already on it. Apparently, we're going to be able to adjust the settings on it, okay? And they're giving it a whole brand new look. So, I don't know. I got mixed feelings on it as of right now. Certain parts of it do look really good. Other parts of it look kind of generic. We're just going to have to wait and see on that. Is that going to be something that they're going to, bring into the entire War Robots deal, or is that just going to be for certain PCs? I don't know. But War Robots is expanding. Those of you out there that are saying War Robots is dead and it's not going to go anywhere and it's dead in the water. No, guys, it's not. It's not dead in the water. Okay, it's actually going to be progressing and going to be moving on to different areas. Okay, but that still doesn't mean that they got the right to treat their customer base any less than the way we should be treated. All right, guys. I hope to hear from y'all. I want your feedback on certain items, specifically the modules. Guys, I want your feedback on that. Let me know what y'all think. And how are you going to address it? How are you going to go about it when they land? Let's get our heads together and let's discuss it, all right? 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 brains together, guys, are a lot better than one. So I want your feedback on it, and let me know what y'all think. And if y'all have come up with good ideas, hit me up on the messenger or the comments. I love to hear your ideas, guys, and a lot of your ideas come right up here to this channel. All right, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, and we will see you on the battlefield. Until next time, this is Islander signing out.